Is it correct to make a direct comparison between crypto adoption and cell phone internet adoption when most crypto adopters are just speculators? Wanting to get rich off the tech is not the same as enriching one's life with the tech. Very good question. So let's dig into this. And of course, in any space, there'll always be speculators. But let's break it down one by one. First of all, you're absolutely correct. It is not correct to map crypto adoption to smartphone or internet adoption precisely because 99% of crypto tokens have no utility, value, and no use case. By the way, I will share the ranking from the Crypto Compendium of the top 500 cryptos. And that's a nugget that'll happen somewhere in about 30 slides. But wait for that because it'll really hammer home this point of where you need to play and where you don't. So we'll talk more about that. But in addition, most cryptos out there are junk, and their adoption is largely driven by speculation, retail investors pumping dog coins and all that stupidity. I don't get it, but people in the community here know better, so that's fine. Now, these crypto projects are designed really to dump on retail investors, and they have huge inflation rates and aggressive token unlocks that dilute their investors and allow insiders to cash out. That is why most crypto adoption cannot be compared to smartphone and internet adoption. So Jason, you are bang on. But there's more. So crypto must be transformative in order for us to map to smartphone and internet adoption. It has to be a game-changing crypto. It has to have some special sauce, some unique value proposition. And smartphones and the internet technologies that were received widespread adoption because they were transformative. And they provide utility, convenience, and brought value to consumers and business. This is what allowed them to become essential to our modern society. And of the over 20,000 cryptos out there, only a handful can be transformative. And we will show you where they rank in a couple of slides. But also, let's talk about the map. This is the adoption curve, and it looks at just Bitcoin's adoption, and it maps really well. Willy Woo put this together. Shout out to Willy. An analysis comparing Bitcoin adoption to the internet adoption and the adoption of other technologies such as PayPal. And in this chart, you can see that Bitcoin adoption is actually outpacing the internet, and it tracks well against PayPal's early stages. But the key takeaway here, ladies and gentlemen, is Bitcoin adoption is actually doing better than internet, and we are still in the early stages. And people forgot how sluggish internet adoption was. It took about 30 years before the number of internet users broke 120 million people. We are hopefully on target to hit 1 billion users on Bitcoin, hopefully by 2025, give or take a couple of years. Now, let's talk about the other key factor and why Bitcoin's so special. Bitcoin is the reason I started making videos 2 years ago, is to help people understand what it is and adopt it, because I believe it can help so many. It already is. But Bitcoin is a transformative technology, just like the internet, and it will cause disruption. So back in the day, those of you who are old enough to remember, the internet disrupted landline systems. You used to have to pay per minute to make a phone call anywhere in the world, even locally. And they used to absolutely charge you an arm and a leg. And the internet disrupted all traditional communication systems. And in traditional fiat system, you need the Fed to manage money supply, central banks to provide final settlement, retail banks and credit card companies to move money around for you because you're not capable yourself, and you need the military to maintain security through proof of war. Now, shout out to our other friend in that area, but Bitcoin handles all of that. It is a better monetary policy. It handles final settlement. Anybody can move money around at the flick of a switch, and the proof of work secures the system. And as more individuals and more businesses continue to use Bitcoin and its technology improves, Bitcoin's adoption will continue to rise. More and more people are beginning to really recognize it as a store of value. I was looking at some on-chain data last night, trying to figure out where we are going. The 10K plus whales are accumulating Bitcoin aggressively over the last week or so, despite all the fear and FUD. You know, were we teetering on the brink, or are things okay? Well, somebody is accumulating big bags.